true. That's true too, Cracked. This area here is especially kind of weird. All these stairs. They haven't even been, you haven't even taken off the sides to make it like one big staircase. It's like lots and lots of default staircases with cracks in them, which is good, but it's a bit too much, really, I think. Shh, don't interrupt. I'm in the middle of a staring contest with this dragon. I think it's a statue, right? You can't really stare, you can't really win a staring contest with a statue. But that's your deal, not mine. Weapon shop. It sounds like a great plan. Leonardo's swords. Oh, she's weird. Leonardo, sup? I'm talking to you. Haha, I like you, punk. Wanna buy some implements, spelt wrongly, of torture? Yeah, sure. Alrighty, here's what I have. A lot of different weapons, cool. Short sword, spear, short sword, long sword, short bow, long sword. Why are there two different long swords, or two same long swords? Huh? 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 Duplicates, duplicates, yay, duplicates. Spear, dagger. Can't afford anything. Flintlock, musket. Come back anytime. When I've got money, I will. And I'll buy stuff from you. I'll buy all your stuff. Ambitious kid. When I grow up, I'm gonna save the world. You gotta make it out of this town first, kid. You gotta make it out of this brothel, drunk town first. And that ain't gonna be easy. That's not gonna be easy at all. Too many banners, OMG my eyes. Malazane's going blind in the chat room. From that banners. The banners are like, no. Too many Bruce banners. I've talked to you already. I wonder what the holiday brochure for this place was that tempted this poor, unsuspecting individual into booking their holiday in this resort, or not, it's not a resort, but in this town. Like, I wonder what the brochure was. Like, come to our town, we have all sorts of interesting attractions for you, and it's like brothels. Poor person. Armor shop already. Don't have any money anyway. Who's this dude? Sorry, unless you're on official business, I suggest you walk away. Walk away, walk away. Don't be starting something. Yeah, Dras, I actually saw that you were redoing some of your maps for Magic Chronicles and parallaxing them. That was interesting to watch. Very interesting to watch. I think your maps were pretty good beforehand. Mapping was one of the things that Magic Chronicles did quite well. So it was kind of surprising to me that you were going to all that effort to redo maps that were really quite strong anyway. But if you feel like it's made a big difference, then that's cool. Nothing quite like a crisp ocean breeze. Where do I go? Where do I go? Please. Mapping is tough, man. It's not easy. I think the first game that I made, which is actually the only game I've made so far, about Bogus Journey, it's got terrible maps in it. Terrible maps, they are so bad. Some are half parallaxed, some are not. A lot of like really different resources and art styles all being smashed together. Mapping is something that I've really had to go away and really study and really learn as much as I possibly can to make sure that I'm improving on that area, because I'm so bad at it naturally, that I've really had to put in a lot of hard work and watch videos, look at other games, do as much as I can to make sure that I am improving my mapping. And I think it's started to pay off, but it's definitely something that does not come easy to me, for sure. Oh cool, we're outside of the village. The rats! The rats! Whoa. Rattled man. They're coming for me. The rats. That's a good pun. Rattled man. He's rattled because of the rats. The rats, I don't know, should I help this man? Yes. Calm down, sir. Tell me what happened. Tell Dr. Phil all about it. Yeah, you see those rats over there? Yes, and wasps and slime too. I got too close and those rats started to attack me. Oh boy, I'm dealing with a newbie. It's alright, sir. There's nothing to be afraid of. Except the rats. Not even the rats. Yes, it's true that most creatures will attack you if you touch them. Oh, okay, so this is just like a invisible enemy touchscreen encounter thingy. I know all about that. From there you can attack them either using a regular attack, a special attack, or a magic attack. You can. Most people can, yes. Unfortunately, I'm back at level 1, so I can only use regular attacks and healing spells right now. Bad brick choice on that building. The bricks, those bricks are huge. Lol. Yeah, Frina Forest is like a whole new place now. It's interesting, Dras. It's interesting. People learn more skills as they gain levels, which they do by gaining experience. You get experience from defeating enemies such as rats. Oh sweet heavens, not the rats. Oi. Oh, he's Jewish? Oh, he is a Jewish Albino Hunter. Now that is a great character. A Jewish Albino Hunter? You've never seen that character before, I assure you. No siree. Oi. Look, if you don't want to fight an enemy such as the rats, then you can flee the battle by pressing the left arrow key and selecting escape. But I'm a man. What? Oh, real men don't flee from battle. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about being a real man. A TV commercial. Look, there's no harm running away. It's better to turn around when you have the chance than get a game over. But what if I can't? What if you can't flee, man? What if the rats have me surrounded? Well, then you have no choice but to fight. New strategy. Mashing the enter key. Excuse me. HP. Yes, yes, yes. This tutorial is kind of going on for a long time. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. The rats will never take me. Yeah, it's quite funny though. It's quite funny. I mean, the dialogue definitely has a lot of personality to it, and that's great. That's a good thing. I like it a lot. There's a lot of text color. It's true. Yeah. Then get game over. Yeah. True, cracked. True, true, true. But I'm not really pointing out all the spelling mistakes because there's quite a few, and there's no time for all that. But these enemies are not very aggressive. Hello. Chase me. Chase me. Oh, they don't chase you? Okay, they don't chase you. So it's just if you like bump into them by accident. If you just bump into them, then you get your fights, but they don't actually chase you. It's a bit weird. Slightly strange. 10 time. Wow, okay. I'm not sure what happened to your mapping, but where's the walls of the tent? Like, why is it just like this? Why is there no walls and stuff and borders, and why is it this like big square in the middle of blackness? So weird. May I help you, Avatar? Avatar? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. Never mind then. Stop talking in riddles, please. It's too late in the day for that. Remember that just because we're resting, it doesn't mean we can let our guard down. Yes, ma'am. So you two are soldiers then? Is there a war going on? No, it's much worse than that. The Sioux are... What? The Sioux are invading? And we're on a mission to stop Mary Sue and that creep Gary Stu from ruining all our fiction? This game is totally losing its shit. The game has gone nuts. Yeah, it's confusing without walls for sure. The tent is in another dimension. Another mystical dimension tent. Tent dimension. Avatar is a common term for player character. I have no clue. Does this tent have walls? No. I can't believe Christy and Ashley made me pitch my own tent. Christy's my writer. Dang it. Writer? Are you a publisher? Oh, you're one of those characters. Sorry. Pretend... Oh, I get it. Okay, so this is all breaking the fourth wall. Okay. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of this. It's really... I just don't know. I just feel like it ruins it for me. It ruins the experience of playing the game when you're constantly breaking the fourth wall in this way. It's just like, I don't want to play games like this because it's either like I want to get involved into a game or I don't. And if I don't want to get involved and absorbed and immersed into a game, then I will go and do something else. So either give me an experience that is immersive or don't. But don't do this. It's not good for me. Never been fond of reading. I disagree, Dras. I disagree. I don't like fourth wall breaking. I just don't like it. At all. The jellyfish. The jellyfish has wandered too far from the water and is floating in the grass now. I'll save you. I'll put you back in the water. Except I can't, because touching you means killing you. Yeah, I got that bad touch. Enemies are super easy to avoid, which is kind of a good thing, I guess. Orchid Village. Well, I'm here. Small little map. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Well, the character in the game is cheeky and self-aware. I love it. No, whatever. Good point, Cracked. Good point. Making it a rare thing if you're gonna do it. Yeah, well, this is much, but to not like it at all. I mean, come on, it'd be funny. Again, at the right time. Just, hey, Chibi, how's it going, Chips? Chips. It would be nice when done right. Depends on the game. Anyway, yeah, Deadpool. Deadpool for sure is the he's all about that, breaking the fourth wall. He's constantly referring to himself and referring to this situation he's in, like he knows that he's a comic book character. Absolutely, but I don't know. I just think that, what do I think? What do I think about this? What I think is that it seemed to me that the game was working really hard to try and give its setting a lot of charisma and a lot of personality with the brothel and the Albino Hunter who might be a werewolf, and the drunkards and the four friends who were kind of, had a good banter, and it was just like an overall a lot of personality and charisma to the game. And then to ruin it by this kind of fourth wall breaking thing is a real shame, because there was a lot of great work done to establish a setting that was quite immersive. If the setting had been bland and boring, then I wouldn't have cared so much, because who cares? If you're breaking a fourth wall that is not interesting to be behind, then it's okay. But if you're happy within the wall, then it's really upsetting to have it broken. It's what I feel about it. And the ship dock thing is used for chimneys. You got home from shopping and you've got Saints Row 4 reselected and only paid £3. Score, Chibs. Score. Chibs is a canny shopper. She knows all the best shops and all the great deals. You're rivaling Beale now with your shopping, Chibs, for sure. Oh yeah, the game where I fought through the wall cracked was Kayako's game, which was Corruption of Letitia. And I did say to Kayako when I played that boss fight, I said, I'm not sure if this is the right idea for you, Kayako, because your game is so awesome. I said, I'm not sure if this fourth wall boss fight is kind of ruining the game for me, but she said it's only for the demo, so each demo is going to have a fourth wall boss fight in it. But I mean, I think in the full game it might be a secret optional boss that you can fight, so that's not so bad. But this is very much thrust in your face and you can't get away from it. It's like forcing you to have your walls broken. Whatever, I should find someone and ask about the bounty. Buddha. Golden Buddha. The secret oasis. Oh, I hate that hairstyle in the face generator. I hate this curling inwards hairstyle. It's like the hair is trying to pick her nose. It's like, oh, gross. Piggy nose as well. Pig. Hello, welcome to the secret oasis. How may I... Silence, awkward silences. My gosh. Oh, yes I am. You are... I think there's supposed to be a the there, but you are the finest man I've ever laid eyes on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I marry you? No. I'm sorry, what? I know this is real strange and all since we just met like 5 seconds ago, but if I don't latch onto you, I'll probably end up marrying that creep Frankfurt. And my gosh, I heard this town has a pest problem. Oh, so that's why you're here. You're a hunter. Wait, you're here for that bounty that Daddy and I put out? What? No? Daddy and I put out? Ooh. Yes. Oh, what should I do? I can't just let him leave. Is there a problem? No, of course not. What makes you say that? Are you sure? The way you were muttering right now made it sound like the pest has already been dealt with. No. That little fang has been eating at my stock for months now. My name's Vivian, by the way. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hunter. Is that better, Drass? Is that better? You found a really cool script for your game, so you can use VX8 instead of the buggy EXP script. Cool. Cool, Chips. The shelves are meant for walls. Shelves generally are meant for walls. That's true. Now, since you'll probably be here a while, Daddy and I set up one of the abandoned houses for you to lodge in. I'm getting better. I'm getting better, Drath. I'm getting better. Oh, but you can't go in there yet. Okay, I'm kind of losing it now. We haven't got the place set up for you. Here, let me show you around town. Come on, man, follow me. Oh dear. Come along, this way, pumpkin. This town has tons of interesting things about it if you take time to look. Great-great-grandpa who founded Orchid Village. Question. I was about to sing the Destiny's Child song there, you know, with Kelly Rowland, where she goes like, "Question, tell me what you think about this." It's always my first instinct. Shoot for it, sugar. Why would a man name a village that he founded after a flower? Moving on. And over there's my grandma's shop. You should visit her sometime. Perhaps. And here's where my daddy works. He's the mayor, you know. You know, come to think of it, you would become mayor if we got married. Think about it, your own village. Wow, she is really trying to get my, my hand in marriage. And also other body parts I'm sure she's after. But yeah, hand in marriage. Can I see where I'm staying now? But there's still more to see. Well, just Frankfurt's house really. But I'm sure I can find something. That's quite alright. I walked all the way from Thistletown. Thistles, which are the national flower of Scotland. So, you know, if I'm going to be mayor of anywhere, I should be mayor of Thistletown, for sure. And I'd like to rest for a bit. No, you can't go in there yet. The place isn't ready for you. Look, I appreciate the sentiment, but I've lived off the wilderness on a regular basis. Plus, the fact that you are so set on hiding it worries me. It's the house over there, correct? Now please, excuse me. But... Oh, she's gonna kill me. What to do? Back off, bitch. And you are? Get out. Excuse me? I said get out, creep. You first. Excuse me? I said get out. I'm living here. No, I'm living here. That's odd. I thought this was the house they were letting under Hunter use. It is. They hired me. No, you seem to be mistaken. They hired me. In fact, I was just talking about it with Vivian. Vivian! Come in here, please. Yes? It's the big idea. I told you guys I had this case in the bag. I'm sorry, Quinta, but I thought you needed help. Help? Well, you did say someone was coming later. I said might come later, and that's only if he's smart enough to follow my tracks. Oh, I know. Maybe Mr. Hunk here. Mr. Hunk? I like that, Mr. Hunk. Here could stay here until your partner shows up. Maybe. That's the story to this game, Chips. The story is that this Albino Hunter, who is a hunter with albino skin, by the way, he does not hunt albinos. Let me just say that for you. Clear that mistake up. He started off in a town that was full of brothels and prostitutes, and then he came here, and now he's here. That's the story, really. Wait a second. Upstairs, you could stay on the second floor. You may need to be fixed up a bit, but no, this is my case, and this is where I'm staying. There's no reason for him to even be here. But if he leaves now, he'll never fall in love with me, and I'll never marry him. It's probably not gonna happen anyway, bitch. Oh, so this is what this is about. You shallow little... Now, see here. Oh dear, racism in the chat. No, not in the chat, but in the game. I know you guys aren't doing any of that. you stay out of this. Whitey. So offensive. So offensive. Mapping's a bit better in this village. The buildings are more reasonably sized. Yeah, but this building, the mapping is not here for me. And also, look, why is there no borders to your walls? You need to have walls here on either side of your thing. Excuse me. And this is all a bit kind of, I know, random dirt things. Why is there a bit of grass here? Huh? You know, it's just all a bit weird. Yeah, I'm aware, Chips. I do say weird a lot. I do say weird quite a lot. Quinta, this town only has 3 other people in it, and there's only one I ain't related to. And you've seen Frankfurt. Fact is, that Cutie over there may be my only chance at a decent husband. It's not really my problem now, is it? But Quinta, you're a lady too. Surely you understand a little. It's like talking to a wall. A 4th wall. Haven't you ever been in love? Let your heart lead the way? Yeah, the room's a mess. Sundarius, our room is kind of a mess. Screw it, I'm taking this to Salvadori. The mob. But he, you, daddy. Oh yeah, the cutscene over? Cutscene over. This is an accident waiting to happen. This is rope waiting to happen. This is a cupboard waiting to happen. Just everyday items. There's no music. Where did the music go? Thing here. Washing board thing. Upstairs. Oh, this mapping. This mapping is bad. I'm only being very critical on this game just because of the fact that it's being sold on Steam. It's being sold on Steam for £3.99. So, you know, that's the reason why I'm being a bit more harsh and a bit more higher expectations of what the game is going to be like in terms of visuals. That's why I'm being a bit harsher. But this just is a bad map. It's too random. It's too big, and it's just not. Also, what's this? Is this like a top of a crate that has been taken off and put down? I don't know. Things here. This looks like a wall crack to me. Doesn't look like a floor crack to me. It's all just a bit bleh. Really? Let's sleep. Right, Ras? Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, the exterior town map is fine, really. The exterior town map is really not bad. It's fine. I mean, I think here, repetition of this grass tile thing here is too much because it makes it too obvious that it's a tile. It's like tile, 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 and this as well. These ropes here, tile, tile, tile. You know. But this is fine. This is fine. For me, this causes me no problems. But the interiors were almost shockingly bad. You know, for a commercial game. I'm talking about commercial games now. If it's an amateur game, no, it doesn't matter, really. But yeah, you know, I think. Frankfurt the Odd. I have no idea what those gals are on about, but I want no part of it. Oh dear, maybe I should save for good measure. Also, well, I was gonna say that I'm not too sure about the fact that you're growing crops in a desert area. Like, I understand there's water here and there's water here, but sometimes it's not just the fact of water that makes it hard to grow crops, it's the actual soil composition itself. So I think it's fairly hard to grow crops in desert, in sand, even if the sand, well, okay, it's maybe not sand, it's more like dirt, that you've changed it from sand to dirt, but I still think growing crops in this kind of a tropical area is a bit weird. You're gonna cut out the first minute out of the game and sell the other two as $20 DLC. Well, you know what, Squirrel? That's the way it's going. That's what we're doing nowadays. So you're not too far off the mark there. And half a wall. What are you saying, Cracked? What are you saying? I've seen hundreds of RPG Maker games on Steam, and to be honest, most look shit. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes they don't do themselves justice, or sometimes they are just bad. But this place really does leave me speechless. You know, again, this interior map here, it's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me, baby. Alright, Ras. Catch you later, man. Have a good lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Suddenly lunch. Suddenly lunch, huh? Sheesh. I don't know who runs this town, but they seriously need to tidy up. Yeah, the rope is blocking my entry into the weapon and armor shop, which is highly unlikely because, you know, it's highly unlikely because people would be coming in and out of the shop. So, also, I'm not too sure about the fact that a rope is an impassable tile. I think for me, I would make ropes passable tiles, which means you can walk over them. They don't seem like a big enough obstacle that the player can't walk over them, so I don't know about that. This game reminds me of The Sims. Plate lying in front of a refrigerator. Well, that's so funny. Sundarius, it's so funny. Can't open that thing anymore. It's so funny. It's so true as well. That's why it's funny, because it's true. What's going on here? Not really sure where I'm supposed to go next, or what's happening really, but try and find out. I think the two girls kind of went off together to tell someone what had happened, but I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. And then she called me shallow and... Puddin', slow down. You too, Miss Vardy. Now, exactly what is the problem, ladies? Him. I did nothing. Okay, now who's this fella? Does it matter? Salvadori, your daughter has invited this man to work on my hunt. Whoa, ooh, that was close there. That was close. But a hunt. He's gonna work on our hunt while I'm still on the job. What's the big deal? Yeah, pudding pie. Why did you do that? Daddy, look at him. music time. What about him, sugar? Daddy! What? Since your daughter is attracted to me, and in hopes she'll win me over, she hired me. However, fearing Miss Quinta's temper, she didn't have the nerve to tell her to leave, so Vivian made an attempt to distract me long enough for Quinta to vacate the premises without either of us noticing. I have no idea how she was planning on keeping up the charade past that, but it's needless to say that it backfired miserably. Wow, that pretty much sums it up. Is this true? Sure is. It was love at first sight. Hold up a second. Do you think I'm comfortable letting my little girl run off with some stranger? What? You should rather I marry Frankfurt? Frankfurt's not so bad. Frankfurt is not so bad looking. It's very harsh on Frankfurt. I feel bad for Frankfurt, honestly. I do. Good point, sugar. Don't I have any say in this? I am the groom-to-be, after all. Hush, Muffin. Daddy and I are talking now. We've already got pet names for each other. Muffin and Donut. I don't know. Think of one in a minute. Cut the crap. We can arrange weddings later. What about my hunt? I apologize, you guys. I apologize. I'm a bit delirious right now. What about my hunt? Don't you know about my hunt? Miss Vardy, as much as I appreciate... Okay, who the hell apostrophizes the A in... Is apostrophizes even a word? I don't think it is. But who the hell puts an apostrophe at the beginning of the A in appreciate? Much as I appreciate your optimism, you ain't the strongest hunter I've seen come by here. I doubt you'll be the last. Excuse me? Oh, by all means, if you catch the damn thing, I'm happy to pay you. What I'm saying is my son-in-law hanging around won't be the end of the world. He could be very well next in line. So he wants to rag on some more MROE stream games. Picnic? We're having a picnic? Count me in. Count me in. Riot. Quinta, son-in-law. That critter's fair game to both of you. Whoever brings me its head, with no apostrophe, there it should be. But till then, would it kill you to have him hanging around? It might. Who knows? Maybe the two of you could work together. Heck no. Well, either way, you can leave anytime. Pay or no pay. Nobody's stopping you. Huh. This hunt is mine. Hunty. Now, where were we? You agreed to let me marry. What was your name? You're only now asking me for my name. Sorry, I easily get caught up in these things. My name is Callum Knox. I'm the Albino Hunter. Ooh, Daddy, he even has a title. I'll be Mrs. Albino Hunter. Somehow, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Well then, Mr. Knox, how'd you like to marry my daughter? No, she's ugly. No, she's ugly. Hideous, even. Oh, boss fight? Oh man, boss fight with her Vivian self. What? How dare you, Knox? On guard. Yikes. Oh, paralysis? Yikes. Wow, jeez. Cal, I didn't get a chance to do anything. It's a pretty strong daddy. Pretty strong daddy. How long do you think it'll take him to notice what's happening? Risk of rain sucks. I think he raged because the game was bad. And a game over too? No way. Wow, what I was expecting to happen is that you would be, you would continue the game, but you would be forced into marrying the daughter. I was not expecting to have a game over at that point. I thought the game would force you, you know, like, okay, you've been defeated, you have to now marry the daughter, you know, but to get a full game over, that's it's quite extreme. It's quite extreme. Okay guys, so I think I've probably streamed for long enough now. I tried to stream for a long time today because I hadn't streamed for ages and ages, so I tried to stream for a bit longer than I than I usually do. But I'm gonna call it a day here. But thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I know it's so hard to watch my streams now because I'm streaming at irregular times. You know, it's at the same time all the time. But I really appreciate all you guys stopping by and saying hello and joining me for this stream.